Are those really my only pants? That can't be right.
It was just.
Oh, there we go.
There they are. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just even worse pants.
Pretty much. Do you want to boost the skill that you don't like?
If
And
you
also
want better pants, you gotta buy pants from Kuno.
And also reduce my primary skill.
That's right. You can buy those pants from Kuno.
Okay. Look on
Yeah,
the
but
bed.
that's like, I think they were $16, and that's why you hadn't considered it before.
Ah.
Hello, mister.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
What's the bird?
It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you replace the broken skewer you almost certainly broke.
No.
What?
Why would I have broken it?
Oh, yeah, no. There's no way. Anyway, I know someone who really likes stuffed birds.
Sure, just go and get it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
That was
All right.
easy.
You just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Now I have permission. But also, hey,
Hello,
someone
mister.
out here has some armored gloves.
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Okay, what
Where
happened?
did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
Where are they now?
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Oh. They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
Are you related to the twins?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
They look identical, right?
They look identical.
What's that?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like,
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Nice to meet you, Lambie.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy.
Goodbye.
Bye!
Sandcastle out
Seeking
back.
Sandcastle.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you
Broken.
from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
Yeah, what?
The
Broken.
little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
Yeah. Alright, give me the thing.
Walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
That might be the only piece we can collect.
Hell yeah.
Let's equip them.
I mean, the station has... Oh, yeah, they're great. You will probably never unequip those.
Well, yeah.
It's just better. Hell yeah.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I have to be responsible.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
I must study it.
I don't get the... I mean, technically, but like, one down, two to go.
Are you sure you're correct there? There was a helmet too. 3 pieces more like. You were ambitious.
Not that ambitious. All right. We have a level up. That's good. We have take bird to Gart, and then we can also buy pants.
And also mail that letter.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, get your gun. Also, there was a lady up there.
Huh? Did I
Oh,
miss
wait,
something?
I
Lady
think,
up
no.
at the dock.
Like on the board? Well, yeah, there she is.
What are these doing in the fish? What does that mean? Oh. Oh.
Hey!
Oh. That's what they're doing in the fish. Anyway, hey.
What were your
Hi,
shoes?
officer.
Factory balanced. Bakelite and stainless steel.
He's got sneakers.
Anything I can help you with?
Where are we?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
All right, I have questions.
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
It sure was.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts.
I am.
That's fair.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
I will do that. Suggestion. Hey, cool sword.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
And you're the same exact person as what's her name in the wheelchair. That's crazy that you made yourself sound different.
Just without the old lady filter
Yeah,
on her.
no, that just there's some intonations she had there that just made me pick up on that. Anyway, why do you
From
need
time
that?
to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Huh. Why don't they all do that?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
True.
No one wants to talk about how frightened they are. But only frightened people are really dangerous. And plenty of them are dangerous.
So what happened to them?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where?
Gone.
Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
All right. Yep, gotta move on.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with
Shut
another,
up.
better,
Electrochemistry.
Oscar. Both of you could need some action.
Is that your boat?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days?
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the rain streaming down the yellow belly of the boat.
Something else then.
Go right ahead.
Bye. Oh, wait. No, wait. Am I looking for someone? Oh, Yes.
Let's see.
Yep.
Who are you looking for?
Oh, right.
Cryptozoologists.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People looking for imaginary stuff.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen? Tell me about it.
Two old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Where'd they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
Nope, that should be it for now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Nope, that's it. Thank you. Quote. Money. Check out them boots. Perception is also good.
Yep.
All right. Wait, what was
So
that?
you got some good shoes, though.
Oh yeah, I got. Huh?
I think
Shoes
those
are
are
on the
the,
right
just
side.
the list of your keys.
Right, but
Yeah.
like, why does it do that?
I don't know.
Ah. Nice. All right. Now we will run. Oh. Yeah, who could that be? I can fast travel now, right?
Yep.
I guess the question is, how do I do that?
From the map.
This is the map.
Yeah, you just click on the. You can only fast travel to the waterfront, the shacks, and the church. So I think you just click them.
I
You might be too
Oh.
close to the waterfront now.
but I also can't travel back to the shack.
The tear machine, your bottles clunk.
Hey Gart, I got you a bird.
Can I help you?
Bird.
What is this thing?
Yeah, that's me.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Yeah,
That's right.
and I already have a place, so I'm not gonna ask you about the bill. Bye.
Oh, you gotta put that letter in the mailbox.
I
guess.
do. It's right over here.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet
I-
holes, and an RCM sticker.
I knew we'd get to use it for something.
Yes, for sending mail.
Yeah. In
You
it
drop
goes.
the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug, Everard. You know he's going to play you somehow.
All right, let's go back to Everard.
Okay. Kuno. Let's see about Kuno pants. We'll see if if we can even get back to that point. Something tells me we can't.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
All right, how would I get back to the pants?
Maybe who is Kuno?
Who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno? You already
Oh, how
know
could I
that
forget?
slow shit.
Right, how could I forget?
Kuno thinks you have brain damage or some shit.
Let me look up Kuno pants.
Ease off, see. Don't be telling Kuno what Kuno can do. What else you want, Pigman?
You have to pass the empathy check.
No.
Oh, do you?
I mean, it probably wouldn't be that hard if I've got +5. I'll have to put a point
I
into it,
remember
though.
being a pretty harsh empathy check. So
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah, it's a legendary.
Damn
yeah.
it. I don't have any empathy gear, do I?
Kuno doesn't
I
fucking...
have
Probably
some.
not. Your clipboard might be empathy. Don't remember which version you have.
Oh, +1 empathy there. Okay. Authority and suggestion.
I think that's it.
I mean, here goes. I'm gonna.
And I was gonna say you can always come back at the end of the day.
Okay.
Maybe you'll find some more clothes.
Maybe I will.
Kuno's
All right.
always here. I think it's worth waiting on it a little bit.
Sure.
Because yeah, it's totally likely that you'll find other clothing as you explore more.
I mean, yeah, we did just get a whole entire area open up. So Kim said we could go back to Everard now.
Or you continue
Yeah,
like
and tell
exploring
them.
the peninsula.
But we also know Everard's not there after what? 8?
9 or 10. So we might as well just do
Oh,
that
might be
now while
better.
we're
Just-
over here and not have to backtrack again.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is not the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Alright, I mailed you the signatures.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course, I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great
I leveled
thing
up
today.
again.
You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now. You're
Cool.
in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Judging from how happy he is, it looks like you did it. He doesn't appear to suspect trickery. Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
Alright. Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Fine, where?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway, the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Please, who?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Waving it around to people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Unstable is good, actually. She will be easier to disarm. No, wait. Actually, unstable is pretty bad.
Thank you, hand-eye coordination. Hey, can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now,
What's up,
back
bud?
to the fun
Except that you already did it. So, what are you talking about?
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
So I can't miss it. Is what that tells me. Right? Time freezes it too?
Oh yeah, it does.
Correct.
Yeah.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Okay, so hey, the hangman, did you do that?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from it?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
But they got military people?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
Okay, but the strike.
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait, is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not gonna give nothing. We're gonna take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're gonna take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
I have to ask you this, so why?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
I mean, that's good, so you can get XP from Joyce.
I can. Hey, how many you guys there?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
What was that about 15? About 15? Was that 1,500? Never
Yeah.
mind. That's accurate. All right.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
How about that there, Independent Harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
I mean, yeah, that's good, but I want to know.
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Thank you, reaction speed, but why wasn't that electrochemistry?
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
But there's more.
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperazole.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidon.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share, and I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
Listen, that's all nice and all, but the murder.
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry. You don't get sidetracked. You care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
Uh-huh.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth, and everyone's gonna pull their weight.
But it's not my place to judge or express an opinion.
Harry, the length you're willing to go to keep your nose clean is remarkable. You will always
I don't
have
like
a
the
warm bed
he
in
stares
Mr.
at you
Clare's
lovingly,
household,
man.
my friend. and a
Listen, if he
special
just
place in the
keeps
future of
talking and Kim
Martinez.
just keeps taking notes, all right, then we're good. Hey, I don't know what Five's gonna do.
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big-time mode.
Sure.
Great, Harry, great. I think we've truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
All right, bye.